Yeah. Danon, danon, danon. Yeah. Underneath the streetlight, I see myself again. Older than I planned, younger than I've ever been. Every step I take leaves a mark I can't erase. Concrete keeps the memory of every fallen face. Asking what I traded for the man I am today. Half the dreams I started got abandoned on the way. Carrying the weight that nobody else can see. Wondering if the city's got a window left for me. Lights keep moving but I'm standing still. Reflections in the glass asking who I really am. The silence speaks louder than the crowd. Concrete mirror, show me what I've become. Every scar a sentence, every line a song. I'm walking through the city with the weight upon my chest, looking for the truth between the noise and the rest. Concrete mirror, tell me where I belong. This is the cost of carrying on. Once I had a blueprint of the man I grow to be. Now I read the pages and I barely recognize me. Bills pile on the table like the years pile on my face. Every dollar earned a man is something I can't replace. Father said the world don't know a single solar thing. Mother prayed for armor, taught me how to be a king. But the crown gets heavy when you're walking on your own. Empty subway echoes feel like coming halfway home. Time keeps moving but the questions stay. Mirror on the building, what's the price I've had to pay? The silence speaks louder than the crowd. Concrete mirror, show me what I've become. Every scar a sentence, every line a song. I'm walking through the city with the weight upon my chest, looking for the truth between the noise and the rest. Concrete mirror, tell me where I belong. This is the cost of carrying on. Maybe growing up ain't reaching the top. It's learning when to carry, learning when to stop. Every street I walk is written something deep in me. The mirror doesn't lie, it just shows me what I see. Concrete mirror, show me what I've become. Every scar a sentence, every line a song. I'm walking through the city with the weight upon my chest, looking for the truth between the noise and the rest. Concrete mirror, tell me where I belong. This is the cost of carrying on. This is the cost of carrying on. Concrete mirror, carrying on. Only the hum of the train and my reflection in the glass. Empty seats remember every soul that ever passed. Read the same advertisement 17 times tonight, counting all the stations between wrong and right. Father called me yesterday, I let it go to voicemail. Mother sent a photograph of dinner getting cold and stale. Every tunnel feels familiar, every exit feels the same. Wondering if I'm running from the future or the past in flames. Wheels keep turning but my mind stays still. Last stop coming but I'm nowhere I choose to be. The city sleeps but I am wide awake. Empty subway lines carrying my weight. Every passing station a question I can't escape. Down the underground looking for a sign where the man I was meets the man I'm trying to find. Empty subway lines, this is where I think. This is where the silence makes me sing. Used to ride this route to a job I thought I loved. Now I ride it home to a ceiling and a kitchen above. Bought the suit they told me, learned the lines they wrote. Sold the dreams I held on and kept the silence in my throat. Older brother made it, that's the story they all tell. Younger sisters married, building heaven from her hell. And here I sit between them on a midnight metro car, asking what the distance is between who you are and who you are. Wheels keep turning and the questions grow. Last announcement coming but I got nowhere left to go. The city sleeps but I am wide awake. Empty subway lines carrying my weight. Every passing station a question I can't escape. Down the underground looking for a sign where the man I was meets the man I'm trying to find. Empty empty subway lines. This is where I think. This is where the silence makes me sing. Maybe arriving ain't about reaching the end. It's the moments between stations where you finally start to mend. Every empty seat I pass holds a version of me, the man I used to be, the man I'm gonna be. Empty subway lines carrying my weight. Every passing station a question I can't escape. Down the underground looking for a sign where the man I was meets the man I'm trying to find. Empty subway lines. This is where I think. This is where the silence makes me sing. Empty subway lines, carrying on. Yeah. 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 All my father's hands ever did was build a roof above us. Callous fingers stitched together everything that loved us. Never said the word, but every morning lit the kitchen light. Every gas tank empty, every paycheck cash by Friday night. Now I'm wearing shoulders that I used to think were giants, carrying the silence that I used to call defiance. Saw him fold the laundry when his back was full of pain. Saw him laugh at nothing just to bring the sunshine back again. Every line on his face is a sentence I forgot to read. Every step he took built a road for me. Only now I see the weight he carried. Father's hand holding up the sky for me. Father's hand building everything I came to be. I'm wearing all the patience he taught me how to keep, walking in the footprints that he made too deep. Father's hand never asked for thanks or pay. Father's hand taught me how to stay. Yeah. Used to think he was a stranger, living in our home, quiet at the table, never picking up the phone. Now I understand the language that he never spoke. Made a waking early, made the bills he never broke. Took me 20 years to recognize the love inside the labor. How a man can pour his life into the silence of a favor. Bought my first car with the money he refused to spend. Now I'm calling him to ask him how a story like ours ends. Every quiet morning is a sermon I missed. Every empty chair is a sacrifice. Only now I see the weight he carried. Father's hands holding up the sky for me. Father's hands building everything I came to be. I'm wearing all the patience he taught me how to keep, walking in the footprints that he made too deep. Father's hands never asked for thanks or pay. Father's hands taught me how to stay. Maybe being a man ain't about the words you say, it's about the lights you leave on at the end of the day. Father, if you hear me, every step I take carry something of you away. Father's hands holding up the sky for me. Father's hands building everything I came to be. I'm wearing all the patience he taught me how to keep, walking in the footprints that he made too deep. Father's hands never asked for thanks or pay. Father's hands taught me how to stay. Father's hands taught me how to stay. Father's hands taught me how to stay.
Yeah.
Every Every fluorescent light is a witness to my grind. 11 floors above the city, 11 hours behind. Coffee gone cold, monitor still glowing on my face. Every email that I send is another year I can't replace. Started here a kid with a head full of equations. Now I'm running through the spreadsheets like the mountain elevations. Boss don't see the burnout, only sees the bottom line. Wondering how much of my soul costs another paycheck sign. Every keystroke is a second I won't get to keep. Every late night is a future I won't get to sleep. The city out the window keeps on moving. Office light burning at 3 in the morning. Every overtime hour another warning. I'm trading my 20s for a title and a desk. Looking at the skyline asking what is success. Office light burning, glass tower in the dark. Every floor a tombstone for a younger man's heart. Yeah. Younger version of me said I retired by 35. Now I'm 37, still negotiating to survive. Bills got bigger, expectations only stretched. Every promotion came with everything I had to neglect. Mother asked me when I'm coming home for the weekend. I told her project deadline, but the truth is I forgot when. Last time I sat with her without checking on my phone. Last time I felt I was a person and not just a role I own. Every keystroke is a second I won't get to keep. Every late night is a future I won't get to sleep. The city out the window keeps on moving. Office light burning at 3 in the morning. Every overtime hour another warning. I'm trading my 20s for a title and a desk. Looking at the skyline asking what is success. Office light burning, glass tower in the dark. Every floor a tombstone for a younger man's heart. Maybe success ain't the corner of the corner office. It's the dinner I didn't miss, the call I didn't toss it. Tomorrow I'm logging off before the sun goes down. Gonna walk away from this glowing crown. Office light burning at 3 in the morning. Every overtime hour another warning. I'm trading my 20s for a title and a desk. Looking at the skyline asking what is success. Office light burning, glass tower in the dark. Every floor a tombstone for a younger man's heart. Office light burning. What is success? Yeah. 편인을 보다. Every brick still standing knows a story I forgot. Old corner store became a coffee shop I never bought. Street light on the corner where I had my first real fight. Every shadow on the sidewalk used to be my friend at night. Used to run these blocks before the world had any names. Bicycle and bubble gum, simple little games. Now I'm walking through with hands inside my coat, wondering if the kid I was would even recognize my throat. Every window still has the curtains that I remember. Every name on every mailbox feels like another ember. The past keeps walking right beside me. Old neighborhood walk, ghosts in every door. Every house remembers what I was before. I'm a stranger in the place that taught me how to be. Asking every memory what it left of me. Old neighborhood walk, slow and quiet today. This is where I learned to stay and walk away. Met my first love standing at that bus stop in the rain. Lost my grandpa's watch on the corner of that lane. Every scar I carry has an address on the street. Every dream I started ran on these old concrete. Mrs. Park who watched me play, she's been gone for 7 years. Boy who threw the baseball, now a father full of tears. Time don't ask permission when it changes who you knew. Just leaves you walking blocks where everything looks new. Every window still has the curtains that I remember. Every name on every mailbox feels like another ember. The past keeps walking right beside me. Old neighborhood walk, ghosts in every door. Every house remembers what I was before. I'm a stranger in the place that taught me how to be. Asking every memory what it left of me. Old neighborhood walk, ooh, slow and quiet today. This is where I learned to stay and walk away. Maybe home ain't a place you can come back to. It's the shape of who you grew into. Every step I take down this familiar lane carries something the years can never erase. Old neighborhood walk, ghosts in every door. Every house remembers what I was before. I'm a stranger in the place that taught me how to be. Asking every memory what it left of me. Old neighborhood walk, ooh, slow and quiet today. This is where I learned to stay and walk away. Old neighborhood walk, slow and quiet today. Yeah. The news done, I turn around. Yeah. Every raindrop on the window writes a sentence I can read. Every drop a different version of a person I could be. Standing in the kitchen with a cup that's gone too cold, watching all the stories that the weather wants to fold. Used to love a rainy day before the years got tall. Now I count the hours like the drops against the wall. Every memory is louder when the streets outside go still. Every regret arrives like rain against the windowsill. Every drop a question I forgot to ask. Every silence holding up another mask. The rain don't judge, it only listens. Rain on the window, talking to my chest. Every drop reminding me of every wrong and best. I'm sitting with the storm and I'm letting it speak. Asking what I buried and what I'm trying to keep. Rain on the window, washing all the noise. This is where I find my quiet voice. Yeah. Once I thought the rain was something you escape beneath. Now I open up the window just to hear it breathe. Every drop is heavier when you're sitting all alone. Every minute louder when there's no one on the phone. City out the window looks like watercolor blue. Street lights bleeding orange through a sky that's coming through. Maybe I've been running from the weather all this time. Maybe getting wet is how a man begins to climb. Every drop a question I forgot to ask. Every silence holding up another mask. The rain don't judge, it only listens. Rain on the window, talking to my chest. Every drop reminding me of every wrong and best. I'm sitting with the storm and I'm letting it speak. Asking what I buried and what I'm trying to keep. Rain on the window, washing all the noise. This is where I find my quiet voice. Maybe healing ain't waiting for the sun to come back. It's letting the storm move through without keeping track. Every drop that hit this window carries one of me. Out into the river, out into the sea. Rain on the window, talking to my chest. Every drop reminding me of every wrong and best. I'm sitting with the storm and I'm letting it speak. Asking what I buried and what I'm trying to keep. Rain on the window, washing all the noise. This this is where I find my quiet voice. Rain on the window, quiet voice.
Yeah. Swing wings, New York.
Yeah. Every flower in the yard knows my name better than I do. Every petal heard a prayer she only ever whispered through. Watered every morning while the sun was still asleep. Tended every weed like every weed was hers to keep. Used to think a garden was a hobby for the slow. Now I see a sermon in the way she made things grow. Every root reached deeper when her hands were on the soil. Every season of her life was a quiet kind of toil. Every blossom holds a Sunday I forgot to spend. Every harvest is a love I didn't know to comprehend. Only now I see what she was planting. Mother's garden, growing through the years. Every petal soaked in her unspoken tears. She was teaching me a language I'm just learning to read. Every flower was a sentence, every silence was a seed. Mother's garden, blooming when she's tired. This is where her quiet love conspired. Yeah. Asked her once why she kept tending when her back was full of pain. Said the garden never asked her, it just gave and gave again. That's the kind of love I never knew I had a name for. That's the kind of grace I keep on coming back here for. Now I'm grown and standing in the same dirt that she knelt, asking every flower what my mother must have felt. Roses that she planted 20 winters ago still rise. Every spring of patience finds another way to surprise. Every blossom holds a Sunday I forgot to spend. Every harvest is a love I didn't know to comprehend. Only now I see what she was planting. Mother's garden, growing through the years. Every petal soaked in her unspoken tears. She was teaching me a language I'm just learning to read. Every flower was a sentence, every silence was a seed. Mother's garden, blooming when she's tired. This is where her quiet love conspired. Maybe love ain't loud, it's the bending of the knees. It's the water into something only patience can release. Mother, every flower that you ever made bloom lives inside the way I move through every room. Mother's garden, growing through the years. Every petal soaked in her unspoken tears. She was teaching me a language I'm just learning to read. Every flower was a sentence, every silence was a seed. Mother's garden, blooming when she's tired. This is where her quiet love conspired. Mother's garden, blooming when she's tired.
Nay, city never sleeps. Yeah.
Every taxi cab is carrying somebody with a wire. Every window in the high rise holds another lonely sky. Sirens through the avenue at 2:30. Somebody losing something, somebody starting from rock. Used to think the city was alive because it shined. Now I see the truth, the city's hungry, never kind. Every neon sign is selling something I can't afford. Every empty bench remembers somebody it ignored. Every footstep echoes off the concrete and the glass. Every shortcut leads me somewhere that my hopes can't last. The city never sleeps, and neither do I. City never sleeps, neither does my chest. Every honking horn another reason for unrest. I'm walking through the lights that don't know who I am, looking for the meaning in the metal and the jam. City never sleeps, hungry through the night. This is where the lonely find their fight. Yeah. power light spelled out the names of men I'll never meet. Every floor a story I will never get to read. Subway great, still breathing like the city's got a lung. Every busker on the platform sings a hymn for the unsung. Saw a man tonight asleep against the bank you'll never own. Saw a kid walk past him with a face that's never grown. Money flows like rivers but it never finds the thirst. City keeps on shining while we figure out the worst. Every footstep echoes off the concrete and the glass. Every shortcut leads me somewhere that my hopes can't last. The city never sleeps, and neither do I. City never sleeps, neither does my chest. Every honking horn another reason for unrest. I'm walking through the lights that don't know who I am, looking for the meaning in the metal and the jam. City never sleeps, hungry through the night. This is where the lonely find their fight. Maybe living in the city ain't about the speed. It's about finding the people inside the need. Every stranger that I pass holds a story like mine. Maybe that's the only thing that makes the street light shine. City never sleeps, neither does my chest. Every honking horn another reason for unrest. I'm walking through the lights that don't know who I am, looking for the meaning in the metal and the jam. City never sleeps, hungry through the night. This is where the lonely find their fight. City never sleeps, find their fight. Mirror at dawn, be at peace. Only the bathroom light is on and only I am here, looking at a stranger who's been wearing me all year. Eyes that used to gleam or reading sleepless like a book. Every line a story I'm afraid to overlook. Used to wash my face and walk into a day with bones. Now I stand and study every fault the mirror owns. Every wrinkle is a chapter that I cannot rewrite. Every gray is asking me to live a little right. Only honesty survives a 4 a.m. glass. Only silence speaks the language I can't ask. The mirror knows the parts I hide all day. Mirror at dawn, the only judge I trust. Every reflection asking me to grow or rust. I'm meeting myself in the silence of the light, counting all the choices that I almost got right. Mirror at dawn, no audience to please. This is where I learn to be at peace. Yeah. Asked the man across the glass who he was trying to become. Asked him if the dreams from 20 still felt halfway done. Asked him what he sacrificed and what he kept inside. Asked him if he ever let his quieter heart decide. Mirror didn't answer, mirror only let me speak. Every word I said was something I forgot to keep. Maybe meeting yourself ain't easy in a crowded day. Maybe 4 a.m. is where the truth begins to stay. Only honesty survives a 4 a.m. glass. Only silence speaks the language I can't ask. The mirror knows the parts I hide all day. Mirror at dawn, the only judge I trust. Every reflection asking me to grow or rust. I'm meeting myself in the silence of the light, counting all the choices that I almost got right. Mirror at dawn, no audience to please. This is where I learn to be at peace. Maybe being honest ain't about loud confession. It's the quiet hour you spend with your own session. Every morning that I face the man inside the glass, I'm building something the noise can't pass. Mirror at dawn, the only judge I trust. Every reflection asking me to grow or rust. I'm meeting myself in the silence of the light, counting all the choices that I almost got right. Mirror at dawn, no audience just to please. This is where I learn to be at peace. Mirror at dawn, be at peace.
Yeah. This is not my mind runs free. Yeah.
Only the white lines moving keep me anchored to the ground. Every passing exit is a life I won't be found. Highway at midnight is a confession of its own. Every car beside me carries somebody alone. Used to drive to get somewhere, now I drive to think. Every mile is asking me which version was the brink. Headlights wash the asphalt like a river made of glass. Every billboard whispering the future that won't last. Every lane I switch is a decision I rehearse. Every rest stop is a chapter I can't reverse. The road don't ask me where I'm going. Highway at night, taking what I owe. Every passing mile is a story letting go. I'm driving through the dark to find the man I'll be. Asking every mile what it's making out of me. Highway at night, no place I have to be. This is where my mind runs free. Yeah. Radio static, talking like a friend that understands. Coffee cold in the cup holder, gripping with both hands. Spent too long in rooms where I had to wear a face. Spent too long in conversations going nowhere safe. Out here, it's just me and every demon I've ignored. Out here, I can finally hear the song I lost before. Maybe healing comes at 60 on an open road. Maybe the highway carries weight that nothing else is known. Every lane I switch is a decision I rehearse. Every rest stop is a chapter I can't reverse. The road don't ask me where I'm going. Highway at night, taking what I owe. Every passing mile is a story letting go. I'm driving through the dark to find the man I'll be. Asking every mile what it's making out of me. Highway at night, no place I have to be. This is where my mind runs free. Maybe arriving ain't the point of every drive. Sometimes the road itself is how you stay alive. Every exit that I pass is a life I didn't choose. Every mile I keep on driving is a way to not lose. Highway at night, taking what I owe. Every passing mile is a story letting go. I'm driving through the dark to find the man I'll be. Asking every mile what it's making out of me. Highway at night, no place I have to be. This is where my mind runs free. Highway at night, mind runs free. Yeah. Every photograph I find of you is reading me out loud. Every smile is asking what I made out of the crowd. Younger me with skinny dreams and shoes too big to fill. Standing in the kitchen with a hope I haven't killed. Used to think the future was a door that I would kick. Now I see the years arrived and somehow made me sick. Every gift you sent me, every faith you packed inside, I forgot to open half the boxes on this ride. Every promise that you made to me is gathering dust. Every brave decision that you wanted is a trust. I owe you more than this version of me. Younger self, listen, I'm sorry I forgot all the better choices when the world got hot. You believed in something I was scared to defend. self, listen, I'm trying to come back to the kid who knew exactly what I like. Yeah, 16 on the rooftop with a notebook full of songs. 18 at the station with the future packed in throngs. 22 believing every dream was just a year. 30 something living in a quiet kind of fear. You would not recognize the rooms I'm walking through. Half the things I said I'd never be, I've gone and grew. But I'm trying, kid, I swear I'm trying every day to make a version of the man you trusted on the way. Every promise that you made to me is gathering dust. Every brave decision that you wanted is a trust. I owe you more than this version of me. Younger self, listen, I'm sorry I forgot all the better choices when the world got hot. Oh, you believed in something I was scared to defend. Now I'm writing letters that I hope you understand. Oh, younger self, listen, I'm trying to come back to the kid who knew exactly what I lacked. Maybe growing up ain't burying who you were, it's carrying the kid like a quiet messenger. Every step I take from now is a letter back to you. I promise to remember what you knew. Younger self, listen, I'm sorry I forgot all the better choices when the world got high. You believed in something I was scared to defend. Now I'm writing letters that I hope you understand. Younger self, listen, I'm trying to come back to the kid who knew exactly what I like. Younger self, what I like.
Yeah. Yeah. Man.
Yeah. Every name I lost along the way still echoes in the room. Every Friday that we used to share is somebody's tune. Used to think a friendship was a forever kind of song. Now I count the ones who answered when the night went wrong. Every text unanswered taught me what the circle costs. Every bridge I burned reminded me of what I lost. But the ones still here, they don't ask me where I've been. They just save a seat and pour the coffee out again. Every laugh we share is a debt I cannot pay. Every silence held is a love I can't betray. The ones who stay are the ones who save me. Friends who stay even when I disappeared, even through the years that I made too hard to bear. Every empty seat I saved, you came and filled the chair. Even when I forgot to show, you held me there. Friends who stay, no questions, no demands. This is the gold I learned to understand. Yeah. Yeah. Saw my brother through divorce without a single word. Saw my sister at the hospital before the news was heard. Held the phone at 3 a.m. when nothing made a sound. Walked me through the version of myself that hit the ground. Now I know the kind of love that's quieter than fire. Now I know the kind of trust that nothing can require. Every friend who stayed taught me a different way to bend. Every friend who stayed showed me how love don't end. Every laugh we share is a debt I cannot pay. Every silence held is a love I can't betray. The ones who stay are the ones who save me. Friends who stay even when I disappeared, even through the years that I made too hard to bear. Every empty seat I saved, you came and filled the chair. Even when I forgot to show, you held me there. Friends who stay, no questions, no demands. This is the gold I learned to understand. Maybe family ain't only the blood you share. Sometimes it's the ones who chose to be there. Every friend who stayed when I had nothing to give taught me how a man is supposed to live. share. Even when I forgot to show, you held me there. Friends who stay, no questions, no demands. This is the gold I learned to understand. Friends who stay, understand. Up above the 8th floor, where the city makes a sound. Standing on the rooftop where my quiet can be found. Every light below is somebody chasing what they need. Every honking horn a sentence in a story I can read. Used to climb up here to scream into the open sky. Now I climb up just to let the questions multiply. Every concrete corner has a person standing still, wondering if their reaching ever climbs another hill. Every star up here is watched by every neon glow. Every roof remembers everyone it used to know. The city's louder when you're standing above it. Roof above the city, this is where I breathe. Every breath collecting everything I leave. I'm standing in the wind that nobody else feels, asking every skyline what the silence reveals. Roof above the city, distant from the noise. This is where I find my voice. Yeah. Used to bring my notebook here when I was 23. Wrote a list of everything that I was gonna be. Half the list was painted over by the bills and time. Other half is still up there refusing to resign. Maybe being grown ain't burying the boy you were. Maybe it's returning to the rooftop seat preferred. Every step I climb up here is a step that I can hear. Maybe that's the closest thing to honesty up here. Every star up here is watched by every neon glow. Every roof remembers everyone it used to know. The city's louder when you're standing above it. Roof above the city, this is where I breathe. Every breath collecting everything I leave. I'm standing in the wind that nobody else feels, asking every skyline what the silence reveals. Roof above the city, distant from the noise. This is where I find my voice. Maybe perspective ain't about climbing to the top. It's the moment that you stop and let the climbing drop. Every roof I'll ever stand on holds another me. The one I was, the one I'm finally free to be. Roof above the city, this is where I breathe. Every breath collecting everything I leave. I'm standing in the wind that nobody else feels, asking every skyline what the silence reveals. Roof above the city, distant from the noise. This is where I find my voice. Roof above the city, find my voice. Yeah. The life I led. Every choice I didn't make is breathing in a parallel. Every road I almost walked is ringing like a bell. Used to keep a list of who I thought I'd one day be. Architect, musician, traveler, even free. Now I sit at 30-something with a different kind of name. Every dream I traded in for something nearly the same. Every door I closed because I needed to survive. Every garden I abandoned just to stay alive. Every shadow of a path is haunting where I'm going. Every road not taken is a win that I'm still owing. The man I almost was still walk beside me. What I almost was, watching from afar. Every almost version is a stranger I am. I'm carrying the weight of every life I let go, asking every almost what I needed to know. What I almost was, still living in my head. This is the toll on the life I led. Yeah. 25, I I quit the band because the rent was due. 28, I canceled the trip because the doubt was true. 31, I said no to the offer that would change my map. Now I'm 30-something, living in a different kind of trap. Maybe being grown is making peace with the unborn. Maybe healing is forgiving every version that was torn. Every almost me deserves a moment of respect. Every road untaken still echoes what I left. Every shadow of a path is haunting where I'm going. Every road not taken is a win that I'm still owing. The man I almost was still walk beside me. What I almost was, watching from afar. Every almost version is a stranger I am. I'm carrying the weight of every life I let go. Asking every almost what I needed to know. What I almost was, still living in my head. This is the toll on the life I live. Maybe accepting ain't forgetting all you could have been. It's making room for every road that didn't open then. Every almost version is a brother in my chest, asking me to live the one I chose with all I have left. What I almost was, watching from afar. Every almost version is a stranger I am. I'm carrying the weight of every life I let go. Asking every almost what I needed to know. What I almost was, still living in my head. This is the toll on the life I led. What I almost was, the life I led.
Yeah. Paint paints the prayer.
Only the hum of the fridge keeps the apartment company. Only the click of the clock counts the time that's left for me. Empty couch remembers everyone who used to sit. Empty kitchen counter holds the silence I admit. Used to fill these rooms with voices I have lost alone. Now I fill them up with playlists and another song. Every wall remembers laughter that is emptied from the floor. Every doorknob still expects an act that doesn't come no more. Every shadow on the wall is moving like a memory. Every photograph is asking who I used to be. The apartment knows me better than I do. Empty apartment, holding all my noise. Every silence amplifies my quiet voice. I'm living with the ghosts of every story that I shared, asking every room what I left unsaid. Empty apartment, doors I cannot close. This is where my honest river flows. Yeah. Bought this place when I believed it'd hold the life I planned. Now I'm sitting on the floor not understanding what I am. Every wall I painted has a different kind of stain. Every memory in the closet has a different kind of pain. But I'm learning how to live with what the silence has to show. Every room is teaching me a different way to grow. Maybe being alone ain't lonely if you let it be. Maybe empty is the space where you become yourself finally. Every shadow on the wall is moving like a memory. Every photograph is asking who I used to be. The apartment knows me better than I do. Empty apartment, holding all my noise. Every silence amplifies my quiet voice. I'm living with the ghosts of every story that I've shared, asking every room what I left unsaid. Empty apartment, doors I cannot close. This is where my honest river flows. Maybe home ain't only the people who fill the chairs. Sometimes it's the space you finally learn to share. Every empty room I sit in is becoming part of me. The one I am, the one I'm learning to be. Empty apartment, holding all my noise. noise. Every silence amplifies my quiet voice. I'm living with the ghosts of every story that I shed, asking every room what I left unsaid. Empty apartment, doors I cannot close. This is where my honest river flows. The apartment, honest river flows.
Yeah. Yeah.
Every Tuesday at the platform, there's a man who plays guitar. Every coin inside his case is somebody else's scar. Sings the same 3 songs, but every Tuesday they're alive. Every commuter walking past is somebody who'll survive. Used to walk right by him with my headphones in my ear. Now I stop and listen, cause the truth is something near. Every busker on the platform knows a lonely kind of pride. Every chord he strikes is a hello from the other side. Every dollar in the case is somebody who paused. Every nod he gives the crowd is a quiet kind of cause. The man is teaching what the rush forgot. Subway busker song, playing through the noise. Every passing crowd, a different kind of voice. I'm learning how a man can build a life on what he loves, even when the city only listens with his gloves. Subway busker song, faithful to the core. This is the dignity I learned to afford. Yeah, that's the once why he kept showing up when no one really stayed. Said the song ain't asking him for crowds, it's asking to be played. That's the kind of answer that I never thought I'd need. That's the kind of teacher that I almost couldn't read. Now I see the meaning in the strings beneath the noise. Every chord he plays is making peace with making choice. Maybe living true ain't waiting for the room to hear. Maybe it's just showing up and being who you are right here. Every dollar in the case is somebody who paused. Every nod he gives the crowd is a quiet kind of cause. The man is teaching what the rush forgot. Subway busker song, playing through the noise. Every passing crowd, a different kind of voice. I'm learning how a man can build a life on what he loves, even when the city only listens with his gloves. Subway busker song, faithful to the core. This is the dignity I learned to afford. Maybe purpose ain't the audience that gathers near. It's the song that keeps you breathing through the year. Every busker that I'll ever pass becomes a guide, showing me to play whatever's burning inside. Subway busker song, playing through the noise. Every passing crowd, a different kind of voice. I'm learning how a man can build a life on what he loves, even when the city only listens with its gloves. Subway busker song, faithful to the core. This is the dignity I learned to afford. Subway busker song, afford. bar stool in this place has held 1,000 kinds of weight. Every empty glass remembers somebody arriving late. Bartender knows my name and never has to ask my drink. Every regular in here is somebody learning how to think. Used to come to drown myself in something I could blame. Now I come to listen to the silence call my name. Every patron in there carries something heavy in their coat. Every last call rings a bell that nobody can quote. Every neon sign outside is humming like a hymn. Every closing time is hoping that the dark will dim. The bar at midnight knows what the daylight hides. Bar at closing time, holding all our weight. Every regular brother carrying a different fate. I'm sitting at the counter where confession costs a tip, asking every poor drink for a different kind of grip. Bar at closing time, lights about to fall. This is where the lonely answer call. Old man in the corner said his wife passed 7 years. Said the bar is where he comes to manage all the tears. Young guy at the window lost his job a week ago, sitting with the beer that he can barely afford to know. Every story in here is a song I never write. Every silent toast a battle nobody else can fight. Maybe healing ain't the church or the therapist's chair. Sometimes it's the strangers at the counter that you share. Every neon sign outside is humming like a hymn. Every closing time is hoping that the dark will dim. The bar at midnight knows what the daylight hides. Bar at closing time, holding all our weight. Every regular brother carrying a different fate. I'm sitting at the counter where confession costs a tip, asking every poor drink for a different kind of grip. Bar at closing time, lights about to fall. This is where the lonely answer call. Maybe brotherhood ain't only the blood, you understand. Sometimes it's the stranger reaching for your hand. Every bar at closing time is a different kind of church, where the broken trade their silences instead of their search. Bar at closing time, holding all our weight. Every regular brother carrying a different fate. I'm sitting at the counter where confession costs a tip, asking every poor drink for a different kind of grip. Bar at closing time, lights about to fall. This is where the lonely answer call. Bar at closing time, answer call. Every notification is a hand against my chest. Every blue light blink is something that I should address. Read 100 headlines that I'll never hold inside. Every scroll erasing every quiet I had tried. Used to think connection was the answer to the loan. Now I see the truth, my pocket holds a different kind of stone. Every message marked unread is asking for my eye. Every dopamine is teaching me a smaller way to lie. Every buzz is asking me to leave the present quick. Every endless feed is making focus feel like trick. The phone is louder than my actual life. Phone in my pocket, heavier than coal. Every notification stealing pieces of my soul. I'm trying to remember how to sit without a glow, asking what the silence have been trying to know. Phone in my pocket, wait, I cannot hide. This is the choice I made to set aside. Read a book until the chapter ran its course. Now I can't make 10 minutes without checking on the source. Every dinner I attend is half a conversation full. Every walk I take is shorter than I plan to go and pull. But I'm trying, putting down the device when I can. Trying to remember how it felt to be a man. Every minute I reclaim is a minute I can spend looking at the people that the algorithm doesn't send. Every buzz is asking me to leave the present quick. Every endless feed is making focus feel like trick. The phone is louder than my actual life. Phone in my pocket, heavier than coal. Every notification stealing pieces of my soul. I'm trying to remember how to sit without a glow, asking what the silence have been trying to know. Phone in my pocket, wait, to set aside. Maybe presence ain't a feature on the screen, it's the eye contact in the moment that's been seen. Every minute that I look up from the glow is a minute that the real life starts to grow. Phone in my pocket, heavier than coal. Every notification stealing pieces of my soul. I'm trying to remember how to sit without a glow, asking what the silence have been trying to know. Phone in my pocket, wait, I cannot hide. This is the choice I made to set aside. Phone in my pocket, set aside.
Yeah. Home. Yeah, yeah.
Every Sunday morning starts a different kind of war. Every empty sidewalk holds a piece I'm searching for. Coffee cup is warmer than the conversation I had. Every newspaper headline is a story going bad. Used to spend my Sunday sleeping off another night. Now I walk the neighborhood to find a softer light. Every storefront close reminds me of a different pace. Every quiet corner holds a sermon I can trace. Every step I take is slower than the week before. Every breath in the morning's opening another door. The city's gentler when Sunday holds its breath. Sunday morning walk, undoing all my haste. Every silent corner is a moment I can taste. I'm learning how to be a person at a different speed, asking every sidewalk what my heart was trying to need. Sunday morning walk, no destination set. This is how a man begins to let Saw a couple with their dog beside the empty park. Saw a child with a balloon that's heading toward the dark. Every face I passed this morning has a different kind of soft. Every smile is borrowed from a week that's been too cough. Maybe being human ain't the hustle and the climb. Maybe it's the morning when you give yourself the time. Every Sunday I reclaim is a Sunday I can keep. Every quiet street is teaching me to walk and breathe and weep. Every step I take is slower than the week before. Every breath in the morning's opening another door. The city's gentler when Sunday holds its breath. Sunday morning walk, undoing all my haste. Every silent corner is a moment I can taste. I'm learning how to be a person at a different speed, asking every sidewalk what my heart was trying to need. Sunday morning walk, no destination set. This is how a man begins to let Maybe rest ain't only the closing of the eyes. It's the walking through a morning that the silence sanctifies. Every Sunday that I save from the noise of the rest is a Sunday that I give my heart a chance to convalesce. Sunday morning walk, undoing all my haste. Every silent corner is a moment I can taste. I'm learning how to be a person at a different speed, asking every sidewalk what my heart was trying to need. Sunday morning walk, no destination set. This is how a man begins to let Sunday morning walk. Begins to let
Yeah. 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 Under every street light, there's a sentence I've rehearsed. Every shadow on the sidewalk is a chapter I reverse. Walking home alone at midnight feels like meeting up with truth. Every block another verse from every version of my youth. Used to keep my secrets buried deeper than the snow. Now I let them out beneath the orange streetlight glow. Every confession that I whisper to the empty avenue is a brick I'm finally letting go of in the morning's view. Every step beneath the light is something I admit. Every sidewalk square a sentence that I'm starting to permit. The streetlight don't judge, it only watches. Streetlight confession, whisper into the air. Every shadow holds a story I can finally bear. I'm walking through the truth that I've been hiding all along. Every lamp a witness to the man I'm growing strong. Streetlight confession, honest as the night. This is where I learned to walk in light. Yeah, yeah. Told the streetlight that I lied at work to keep my job. Told the streetlight that I love a girl I never got to rob. Told the streetlight that I'm tired and I'm proud and I'm alone. Told the streetlight every truth I never had a place to own. Every confession lighter than the moment it began. Every honest sentence builds another version of the man. Maybe healing ain't a church or a therapist degree. Sometimes it's the avenue at midnight setting something free. Every step beneath the light is something I admit. Every sidewalk square a sentence that I'm starting to permit. The streetlight don't judge, it only watches. Streetlight confession, whisper into the air. Every shadow holds a story I can finally bear. I'm walking through the truth that I've been hiding all along. Every lamp a witness to the man I'm growing strong. Streetlight confession, honest as the night. This is where I learned to walk in light. Maybe carrying is heavier than confessing it out loud. Maybe truth gets quieter when it's spoken to the cloud. Every streetlight that I walk beneath becomes a friend, a witness to the story that I'm willing to extend. Streetlight confession, whisper into the air. Every shadow holds a story I can finally bear. I'm walking through the truth that I've been hiding all along. Every lamp a witness to the man I'm growing strong. Streetlight confession, honest as the night. This is where I learned to walk in light.